Hey, hi Heather. How did you do that fun thing? Hi Gina. Hi guys. You can unmute yourself if you are trying to talk. I just want to know how you did that super fun thing. Oh, you're frozen. Am I frozen? Heather, I cannot hear you.
I was muted.
Okay.
I don't know. I was in there early and I was doing the test audio and there was a thing that said backgrounds and filters and I clicked on it and there was fun things.
Well, I love it. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Gianna. Heidi and Wendy. Hi, everybody. So if you don't forget that there is a chat button, so definitely open up the chat option. I don't know how user-friendly it is if you're on your cell phone, but if you're on your laptop, open up your chat for sure. That's fine, Gina. Even if you had your camera on, we would not care. So welcome everybody. Let's see. So while we're waiting, hi Lynette, for everybody, you're welcome to unmute yourself. I just set it that way when you come in because sometimes it's like a lot of noise. But why don't you tell us or type what new product that just came out in March you're most excited about? Hi Rebecca. What new product are you most excited about?
Say the counter cloth napkins, Sam. You say that? Okay.
Countercloth napkins. I agree. Those look so fun. Hi, Amy.
Hi.
Oh, we're losing our internet, Sam. That's Miss.
The mini cleaning package with the cleaning paste and brush. Yes, that mini cleaning paste. We're going to talk about that one tonight, I think. Hi, Heidi and Shannon. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Jonna. The beach towel, you guys. That beach towel is so summery. Yeah. Hey, if you're going to talk, then you come over and say hi to everybody. My son. I just loved when they came out with the catalog that everything was screaming summer and it was bright and happy. That's probably one of the best color palettes. I feel like Norway has come out for a long time.
Mommy, I want some sparkles, please.
That's fine, Wendy. Fine. All right. Couple more minutes and we'll do a drawing. I'm just going to post that we're on so people know. What else are you guys excited for? Is anyone excited for the straws? I feel like that little straw pouch with even the cutlery was so fun for traveling.
It was super cute. I can't wait.
Did anybody get any of it yet? I've been lazy and haven't ordered it yet.
Nope.
I ordered it, but it's not here yet. But I'm putting that cutlery pouch in my car.
Yeah, that I'm so excited for that one.
I just checked my front porch because I've got a bunch of new stuff coming in. It's supposed to be delivered today.
I know what's there.
It's not there yet.
Well, whoever gets some stuff first needs to go live in our team chat. Amy Roskamp, did you get anything yet?
Mine should be here soon. I ordered 2 of the straw pouches. I always keep straws in my purse because when they switched to those the paper straws, my kids hate those. They dissolve and they're nasty. So I used to keep straws in a Ziploc bag in my purse. I have little baggies of everything. I have my Norwix. I have my Norwix masks. I have everything in my purse. And now I'm gonna have my Norwix straws.
That's awesome. I love it. It's good advertising when you're out and about too.
It is. I know they come at me with the sprays and stuff. I'm like, no, I have my Norwex. Get away from me.
Yeah, I was at Kohl's one day and the girl was like spray sanitizing between customers. And I said, please, you don't need to do that on my account. Like, I would prefer you did it. And she looked at me like it didn't compute and she didn't spray. So I was like, thank you for not spraying.
Yeah. I have scent induced migraines. So just the inhaling that would, no, don't do that.
Hey, Caleb, pick a number between 1 and 24. What? 17. Heidi Fulmer is the winner, the on-time drawing winner. Good job. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. It's 8:35. I'm just gonna have everybody just stay muted, and unless you like have something you really want to say, you can jump on. But that way we don't hear your weird background noise. I know sometimes I have weird background noise, but hopefully there won't be any tonight. So welcome. Thank you guys for coming. I'm gonna make sure I'm recording. Yes, I am. All right. So if you're newer or watching this and you don't know who I am, my name is Kelly and I am the senior leader on Team Summit. If you like to look at leadership things, my title is Vice President and Sales Leader, but Team Summit, yes, Caleb, Team Summit is my team. And so you might be under a leader on our team, but it's just exciting that our team is growing and that you're here and you're all over the United States. So thank you for coming. Welcome. And this month, March, this light isn't like not attractive. This month in March is my 6-year anniversary with Norwex. So I was just thinking about that I've been with Norwex actively working for 6 years, which feels like an eternity in direct sales, and it is. So welcome. We are going to do our team meeting tonight. And actually, this is the first time in a while we're doing this format. I'm using what Norwex has sent me for team meetings. They send me an agenda every month. I almost never use them because I have lots of my own ideas. But this month I wanted to try their stuff and just see how it goes, see if we like the flow of it. In the past, it's kind of been okay. But since we're more virtual now, they have really stepped up their game. So we are going to do that. So what I'm going to do is share my screen. And I'm going to talk kind of over and through what Norwex sent me. Okay, where's my share screen? I am really a little slow with Zoom. So don't forget to keep chatting. Cancel. Don't do that. You're all still here, right? Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. Team meeting is bookings. We are going to share some tools to put parties on your calendar, because without parties, you don't have a business, and nobody ever walked away from their direct sales business with a full party calendar. That's a true story. So when your calendar is empty, what can you do to get parties back on your calendar? And if you have a few parties, how can you maximize the ones that you have and go get more? So we already kind of did the next slide, which is new products. And depending upon how you're looking at the screen, you can drag our faces around. So if you want to see less of us or more of us, or you can't see the screen, you can move the people around. So new products, what new product are you most excited about? We already kind of did that. We already kind of talked with each other about that. Sounds like most of you are excited for the countercloth napkins, the cleaning paste set, same here. Next, we have a video from Debbie Bolton, so make sure you can hear her. I just love it when she speaks to us.
It's March. I'm so glad to be joining your team meeting. Debbie Bolton here. As many of you know, I love joining team meetings. I have joined a lot of team meetings. What do I love about it? I love connecting with people. And people ask me, Debbie, what does that mean, connecting with people? And to me, what connecting means is valuing people. We value people. And I love how you have been connecting with your host and your customers. I just want to talk a little bit about that real quickly, because I love cooking And I have the most amazing Pampered Chef consultant that I have bought from for years. And I've never talked to her, never met her. But can I tell you, when she wants me to host a party, I do it because of my relationship with her. I have bought from her for years because I bought her before I bought the product almost. And that's so much of what happens at Norwex as well. You are the voice in the heart of Norwex. And I want to thank you. And I also want to encourage you to connect with as many people as you can, because that's what's changing our world. That's what we are doing to make a difference. It's because of our connection. So just want to encourage you all. Who can you think of that needs Norwex in their home? Who that would you love to come alongside you as a host, your business partner, your influence, to help you get into more homes? So thank you for letting me come on and be part of your team meeting. And let's just find as many ways as we can to connect with people, because that shows that we value people. Take care.
Oh, don't you just love it? So I want you guys to tell me, now where did my chat button thing go? Just quick, type in the chat, what did you love about Debbie's message? Like, I wrote down 6 things in her short message. What did you get out of it? Connecting with people. Yeah. Loyalty, you guys. We are selling ourselves, connecting. So when we're talking about connecting, yeah, she bought her consultant before she bought the product. You buy because of the person. So when you think about connecting, what does that mean? What does that mean to make connections? Are you making connections with your hosts and your customers? Talk about that in the chat. Connecting, connecting, connecting. And I tell you, I follow up without selling. How are you building that relationship with your customer base where you are their Norwex person, engaging personal lives? What do they want? Because good, Lynette, I have a 31 girl and I am loyal to her to the end of days. I probably get invited to a 31 party at least every other week. I never go. And I say, I have a 31 girl that I love and I don't even need 31. I don't even really like it that much, but I buy it from her because I love her. And so I want to be that person in Norwex. I don't want people to go to a party and say, oh, I'll just buy this to support you. I want them saying, I have a Norwex girl. I don't go to other parties. So how do we get our people to that level of loyalty? Spend time interacting, checking in with them, make sure they're satisfied with their products. Yes. Now here's a side tip. This is not part of the meeting. But one thing that I would suggest you do, this is like a social media. Yes, Heather, you're selling yourself. You're not selling Norwex. So if you're going to make a Norwex post on your personal timeline, like Karen just said today, like go make a curiosity post inviting people to our spring expo. What you should do before you post it is go through your Facebook friends list and comment, like, love, like interact or message. Messaging is actually better. 10 to 20 people that maybe you don't see very often on your Facebook feed. Maybe you want them to think about Norwex. Because when you interact with people, when you're social on social media will show your stuff. And the people that you're social with is who will see your stuff. So if you're only talking to Norwex friends, only Norwex friends are going to see your stuff. And I don't post things to get likes and loves from Norwex people. I want people in my life to like and love and interact with it that aren't my customers and that are my customers, but I want them to grow that loyalty. So that's just like an extra tidbit. Okay, moving on. Yes. Show your faces, connect often, post often, make sure they're satisfied. Following up is not spammy. Taking somebody's money one time and never talking to them again is spammy. Following up is professional. Yes, intentional messaging too. So one thing, here's another social media trick. In your VIP group, you might have 10 people, you might have 500 people. If you take the time, like on a daily basis or a weekly basis, to just kind of go through the messages, the members of your VIP group, and just send them a message, even if it's like, hey, just checking in, seeing how you're doing. Doesn't have to be anything more than that. Again, that gets your stuff in their feed. So that's just another tip. Okay, going to go on to the next slide. So build, like that's a business building activity, is to comment on people's stuff. Sending messages. Nope, we're not going to watch that again. All right, so here's some flyers. I'm going to close the chat a minute. Okay, so here's some flyers in our team page. Like these are in your back office, in the resource. You can find them. I will post the links for these though in Team Summit, so they're really, really handy. But I just wanted to make you guys aware. Did you notice that Norwex updated the what cloth for what job flyer and the like cost comparison flyer? Does anybody use these flyers? Or how could you use these flyers in your VIP group, your business page, and in your party? Share some ideas. How could you, how are you, what would you use these flyers for in your parties, in your meeting, or in your VIP groups? Amy, tell us how you use them in your parties. Are you just posting it as the image? Are you, what are you saying around it? Heather, I think it's pretty recent. Like, I don't think these updated ones have been out all that long. I think it's like within the last probably month.
I'm just going to talk instead of type a second.
Yes. Please.
Right now, I'm just using the Save the Environment and Save Money just as my parties are structured that I try and get people in there early enough so I can send samples. And then I have a couple days of posts about the products, and then like kind of a dead space while everyone orders. So there's like the dead space before and the dead space after. And this is one of those posts that kind of goes in that dead space and just says like, seriously, check out how much money you can save. It's just trying to hit on, because everybody, I feel like, is attracted to Norwex for different reasons, and saving money is a big one. So I try and hit on like saving money, environmental, whatever, I can't think of the next word, environmental stuff. Yeah, and just all those different things, saving time and stuff like that. So this is one of my save money posts that I use.
That's really smart. I want you guys to listen to what Amy just said. It's really, really smart, because whatever you're passionate about in Norwex isn't what everyone is passionate about. And I had learned this a little bit the hard way, because my passion comes from reducing toxins. And that's really what I focus pretty heavy on. But I learned over time that there's a lot of people that could give two poops about it. They don't care about chemicals, which makes me feel like, what? They're busy moms and they just want to make their life easier. They want to clean faster. They don't care if it's safer. They don't care if they're going to have cancer in the next 20 years. They just want it to be fast and easy. So what Amy is saying is like, build your posts and build your party demo, like have some about toxins, have some about saving money and saving time and saving. And some people are super into the earth and in the environment. So that's a really good tip, Amy. Thank you for sharing that. Any other thoughts or questions about that? I kind of like using the what cloth for what job as like a customer follow-up. You could send it as a Facebook message. You could send it as a text message, an email. You could just say, hey, you've had your cloths for a while. I just thought you might find this handy. It could be a nice follow-up type of information. Okay, moving on. I think, there we go. Okay, so this next is just a little video. My Norwex outline is telling me to share a video with one of the products from the new catalog. And then we're going to have some booking conversations around this particular one that I chose, because I think this one is intriguing to a lot of people. So we're just going to watch this video and then we're going to talk about it. I think it should play. Come on, video. So my computer crashed right before. Here we go. Now we should play. There we go.
Amy, I am so excited about this new product.
I know, this is a brand new concept for us. Do you want to walk us through it?
I would absolutely.
I'll add commentary.
First of all, the tin itself. This is, I mean, every man, woman, child needs a tin like this against their bed, in their workshop, everything.
You can find something to put in that to store and keep organized.
For sure, for sure. And then when we open it, the magic of this is fabulous. So we have this brush. Tell me a little bit about the brush.
Absolutely. So the idea of the Magnificent Mini set is to give you kind of an on-the-go cleaning set that you can use wherever you might need it. So think about a dorm room where you don't have a lot of space, or it might be even in your car, something that's kind of at the ready in case you need it. So this set actually has 3 items. It has this awesome brush, which is actually made of beechwood and then nylon bristles. So I love this brush if you're wanting to get down and scrub. Maybe you're using it on your tennis shoes with the cleaning cream that we're going to talk about in just a minute. Or you're using it on grout. You see some grout that's driving you nuts and you want to get it cleaned a little bit in the bathtub or the shower. It's a great brush. So it it's both durable and of course with beechwood, it's sustainable too.
Love that. And you know, springtime, lots of sports, lots of kids playing outside, some mud. Yeah, I mean, this would clean anything. Love it. Absolutely love it. And then now we'll talk about the cream a little bit.
Yes. So the idea behind this cream cleaner is to almost have, if you think of cleaning paste, almost being ready to use. So it is a cream, so you don't need to add water to it. And it has a great application just in a spot where you need it. And then you can use the brush, or if you want, you can use the travel size mini. I think we're calling this a mini now, Enviro cloth, to get those messes up on the go.
Love that. So if you're thinking about, okay, who's my market for this? You know, it really is everyone, but let's think of special times. This could be a great wedding gift. This could be a great bachelor, bachelorette. Father's Day coming up. Yes, graduation. Right. Yeah, I absolutely love this. This is, again, it's gonna fly off the shelves. It's gonna catapult your business.
Okay, so now we're gonna talk about the new products. Good, Holly. We're going to talk about the new products, the new catalog, and how to use them to capitalize on bookings. So in the chat, or anyone is welcome to unmute themselves, but how many of you utilized the tool that Norwex provides and sending out those mini catalog mailers, or the catalog mailers in general? Are you guys sending out the catalog mailers? If you subscribe to Office Suite, you are able to opt your customers in. Typically what I do is I ask my customers who wants one. I don't just send it to all 500 or 1,000 or 2,000 people. I ask, yes, Holly, because they do cost money. They're not free, but the people who want them are definitely the people who are going to look at them. They're interested. So that's number one. So now that everybody has their catalogs, and if you don't, that's fine. We have the digital catalog that you can share and post and message and send out. The next thing to do is to voice message, send your VIP group the link, whatever, and then ask your people. That's okay, Lynette. You can still show the digital catalog. So what you're going to do is you're going to post, or you're going to ask each of your people that you sent the catalog to, or in your VIP group, what is your favorite product There are so many to choose from. Message me back with which one you're most excited about. So remember, we're talking about bookings right now. So this is like a baby step into getting some bookings. So again, the people that got the catalog in your VIP group with the catalog link, whatever, you're saying, what's your favorite product? What are you most excited about? There are so many fun things to choose from. Message me back with which product you're most excited about. Yes, there's also a coupon that's typically $10 off $99 order. Separate conversation, but that's attached to the email that Norwex has on file for your customer. So one last time, you're gonna message your people, what item is your favorite? What are you most excited about? There's so many fun things to choose from. Message me back with which product you are most excited about. Then when they reply, now here's the thing, this isn't something that I do often. I don't recommend it often. Again, you always do what you can afford. And this just kind of is an idea if you are in a desperate situation, you just need to fill your calendar. But when they reply, you can ask if they would like to get their favorite item for free simply by hosting a quick online party. Now, here's a couple Kelly J caveats. Giving away a $60 beach towel isn't even my favorite thing to do. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of commission. So there's a few things you could do. You could, number one, if it's something real expensive, you could just offer them your full 35% discount so you're not losing any money. Or you could cap a price on it. Like, don't ever feel like you have to give away the bank, but sometimes you have to give to get. And then always, 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 if you're going to give something away for free, say the words with a qualifying party. And then you have to decide what a qualifying party is. Most of the time, it's a $350 party with a booking. If somebody wants a beach towel, that's fine, but then it's going to be a $550 party or a $750 party with 2 bookings or something like that. Like, they have to earn it. And then if they don't hit that, what you've decided, they don't get the free item. So if I said Amy has to have a $550 party and 1 booking, and she has a $550 party and no bookings, then she doesn't get the beach towel. So does that make sense? Are you guys like tracking me? So never give stuff away without qualifying it, because I don't want anybody out there giving away beach towels and cleaning pastes and all of these things and not making money and having your business grow. Okay, so Jana is raising her hand. Jana, if you want to talk, you can just unmute yourself, because my screen is minimized, I can't see everybody. Or not. Jana, do you want to say anything? If you do, you just come back. All right, so that's your booking idea. Number 1 is to share the catalog link in your VIP group. Oh. Follow up with the people who you sent the catalog to one-on-one and make it fun. What was your favorite item? What are you most excited about? Message me back with what catches your eye. And then using that, like, oh my gosh, you like that mini cleaning paste kit thing? Bye, Holly. Let's host a party, and that will be my booking gift to you. Okay, that's fine, Jana. All right, now let me see here. Nope, we're not going to watch that again. For some reason, there we go. Okay, so now we're going to go into the next piece of our booking discussion and look at this booking bingo. I'm going to also post this in our team group. So I have a challenge for everybody. Several months ago, it's been a while, but all of these ideas are housed in the Team Summit guides. When it's in one of the guides. But what I want everyone to do is to download this booking bingo document once I share it with you guys. And then when you complete 5 booking activities in a row, it can be across, down, or diagonally, you have a bingo. When you get your bingo, I want you to post it on our team page so we can congratulate you for getting into action. Because the truth is, and we say this all the time, you cannot control So this is really, really important. You can't control if somebody's going to say yes to hosting. You can't control if they're going to have a good party or invite their friends or whatever. What can you control? If you're doing the actions. So if you're doing 5 of these actions, that should propel your business forward. You can't control what other people do. That's the hard part of this business. But you can control if you are doing these things. And I would bet 99% of the time, we aren't doing enough of the actions, myself included. I know I'm not talking to enough people. I'm not asking enough people. I get in ruts too. So the challenge, one of your calls to action tonight is to do 5 of these in a bingo and then post when you have your bingo. So this will be ongoing for the rest of the month of March. Does anybody have any questions or thoughts about that? Whoop. I'm going to open up the chat. And these ideas are very simple. It's going to be fun, Tammy. And to be honest, I need to do these things just as much as anybody. And let me say this to you guys. Relying on a social media post to do your job is not enough. So like today, I posted Karen's action item, which was to go post on your wall, who wants to come to my spring expo, but that's not enough. So if you're relying on your party posts, like say you put up in your party, who wants to book a party and nobody comments on it. And you're like, oh, shucks, nobody booked, darn it. That's not doing your job. Like that's a piece of your job, but that's not your job. Your job is actually to ask every single person who came to the party if they want to host a party. Because when we were mostly doing in-home parties, we asked every single person at checkout if they wanted to host their own party. And it's always amazing at who actually says yes and who says no, because most of the time we peg them wrong. And Belinda Ellsworth is a direct sales trainer. She's really awesome, but she gave a statistic that said, oh my gosh, I don't remember the exact number, but it was like 60%. It was really, really high, that when they polled direct sales party guests and they said, how come you didn't book a party? How come you didn't book a party? Like all of these guests after the parties, they said, nobody asked me. She didn't ask me. So the power is in the asking. Good, Heidi. Yes. I will post this in the team page for everyone to download after the meeting. Okay. So my point is, if one of the ideas is, post this thing in your VIP group, that's good, but that's not where your job ends. You got to actually go talk to human beings. If you're not talking to humans, you're not doing your job. Okay. So talk to those people. They want to hear from you. All right. Moving right along. Okay. So now we're going to shift a little bit and talk about getting team members, opportunity, the Norwex opportunity. Do you know how many people are in positions right now where they are home and they need money and an income, and like, my business before COVID was pretty much like 50-50, 50% in-home vendor events, 50% online. Now I'm 100% online. So this is a huge gift that we can give people. So I have another call to action for you guys. It's time to roll up our sleeves and create social media posts. I'm really excited about this. So first of all, if you go to the resource, up at the top, there is a button that says training, and then there's a drop down that says team building. So if you're newer or you're not really sure where to start, the resource training team building is where you should go. But what we're going to do is watch a video from Executive Vice President Sales Leader Megan Schrum on curiosity posts for team building. And Karen and I love curiosity posts on Facebook, and I think this is going to be really fun for everybody. Come on. So here we go. Maybe.
right. Thank you so much, Ashley. And thanks so much for allowing me to share a few things with you guys today. So I know Melissa shared some great ideas yesterday. I'm just going to kind of hop on and share a few about the images that I'm going to talk about. And there are several great images that Ashley was talking about that were just launched. So the ones that I'm going to show you today are focusing on your office view. So I'm going to go right into Facebook, right? So I've got the Facebook app here on the top, and I'm just going to click on Facebook, and I'm going to show you how you can use them in your stories, okay? So as you can see, kind of midway down the page here, it says create stories. So these are just your Facebook stories, and you can see the little plus sign with the blue dot. So when you click on that, it automatically opens up your camera roll here. So I have these images, and I'm just going to, what you can do is you can select multiple all at one time. If you click on that select multiple, you can select multiple images to go together in a story. But there's some features that aren't as easily usable when you select multiple. So I usually just do them one at a time, and that's how I'm going to show you. So the first one is, Norix has given us this beautiful image. It says, how about this view from your office? I absolutely love this image because it's just so clean and really pretty looking, and I don't want to overcomplicate it because I think it's just absolutely lovely. So what you can do is you can pinch on the image. So I just have my 2 thumbs on the image, and I'm pinching on it to resize it to however you'd like it to be. So I like it just very simple like that. And then you'll see along the right-hand side, you'll see stickers, you'll see text, you'll see draw, effects, tagging people. So you can tag Norwex, you can tag your friends, you can tag whoever, and then animate is also on the right-hand side. So they all have kind of different features and functions. I like to use the stickers a lot. And for this one specifically, I'm going to click on stickers, and then you can open it up, and you'll see that you can tag your location, the time, the weather, all these fun things that you can do. And then we get down to the engagement stuff here, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. And then there's all these great stickers that you can just throw on, which are fantastic. You just click on them and they come up. There's then the GIFs or the GIFs or whatever they're called at the top there. I love those. I'm going to use a couple of those. And then there's emojis. And you can click on all these and add those as well to your picture. So for this one specifically, I like to use the word tap, because when you put the word tap on an image, and I'm going to show you, because I'm going to publish all this to my story, and you're going to see how I did it and how it appears. But it encourages people to tap the picture. And when they tap the picture, it immediately goes to the next image. So when you're talking about how about this view, tap, it's going to go to the next image, which is going to show the super cute view I'm going to show you in a minute. The other thing is, since we're talking about looking and viewing something, I'm going to throw on some eyes as well. So if you just search whatever you want in here, it comes up with all these crazy and wacky options, and you can just keep scrolling through until you find whatever eyes appeal to you. So I'm going to choose these guys because they're kind of cute, and they're looking to the side, to the direction of where I'm heading. So that would be, this is all I'm going to do for my first one, because I want to keep it nice and simple and clean, and just that's the image that I'm going for. So I'm going to hit bottom right, share to story. Boom, it's going to come up. You can see it loading right there into my story right beside. And you'll see that little blue thing, it'll eventually complete. Depending on how big, how complicated the story is, it might take a couple more seconds longer. But then I'm gonna click again, create story right here. I'm gonna go to my next image. So what is this view that I'm talking about? I'm gonna click on this cute little baby. So this is the one that Norwex gave us. They're super cute, really just pertaining to looking at, you're working from home, right? You're surrounded by your kiddos and your family and all that good stuff. Again, you can resize it to however you like it to be. For this one, again, I'm gonna throw up another sticker, but this time I'm gonna do a working from home, from home sticker. Again, just focusing on being with the family. You can choose whichever one you want. You can resize it. You can just move it with your finger to anywhere on the screen that you would like it. And then here, I'm going to also use the poll feature. So if you go back again to your stickers at the top, click on stickers, and then there's the poll right in the middle. If you just click on that poll right there, you can ask a question. So I love getting engagement from stories and asking questions that encourage people to message me so that I can follow up with them and have these conversations with them. So I host opportunity sessions twice a month. So every single time leading up to that session, I'm always doing a post that is asking, would you like to attend a 15-minute, no obligation, because we want to encourage people just to come for information, info session to learn about joining my Norwex family. And I love the Norwex family. Melissa talked about using that word yesterday, and I think it's so perfect. So I'm just going to throw this little poll in. I can resize it. I can move it. You can put it wherever you'd like. And I'm just going to leave it right there. Then another thing I really like to do is to incorporate music, because music really hits home for a lot of people. Music is associated with just a lot of emotion and things like that. So when you go up again to your sticker, top button, and you click on music, you can search for whatever song you like. So again, I'm all about focusing on what is the music that pertains to this picture. So we're gonna go with a little Taylor Swift here. Darling, don't you ever grow, don't you ever. And then you can just move it around. I know it's kind of hard to hear. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow, don't throw it on here, and then when you click on the actual word, you can move on the bottom bar here, and it'll take you to a different part of the song. So if you're like, oh, I don't like those words, but I like some other words, you can just move this around until you find the lyrics that really appeal to you. Don't you ever grow. So I'm just gonna leave that there. The other thing you can do is you can see, oh, darling, don't you ever grow. You can have the words or not have the words. And then when you're done, top right, hit the word done, and then just move it wherever you want, and then share the story. And then that's going to share to your story. So I'm going to show you how that looks. And as soon as it loads, but in the meantime, let's do another one. So I love the Norwex ones. And if those work for you, that's fantastic. What I like to do too, though, is always add a personal touch to it. So I have young kids at home, so it works well for me. But if you don't, you can use your cat, you can use your dog, you can use anything that shares about you working from home. So this is my son, and I tried to kind of replicate the image that Norwex had. So for him, I am going to, again, you would usually just do one or the other, right? You're either going to use the Norwex image or you're going to use your image. I wouldn't do both back to back, so the same thing, but I'm just gonna kind of replicate that so that you can see how it would look with your own photo. So again, going into stickers, again, I want to emphasize right now about working from home, and because then you're with your kiddos or your pets or whoever at home. So you can just throw your working from home wherever you want in here. Going down to the effects button. So that is the fourth one down with the wand. So if you click on this, it brings up all these different effects you can do, which is super fun to just, well, that's kind of weird, but you can play around with all the different images. I like this one because it's simple and it just, again, makes the image look a little bit light and airy, and that's my personal style. So I would add that. Then again, I love the engagement, so I'd go back up to the sticker. I'd go back over here, again, another poll. This time though, maybe I would say, is your job flexible? Question. That's it. Because again, I just want to have a conversation with people. And then again, because music gets to people, and again, you're choosing one or the other, right? You're not going to do the image I just showed you plus this one. You would do this one in place of that Norwex one. But a nice little song really makes people like it tugs at people's heartstrings, right? Which is kind of what we like. We like to go for the emotion. However you want it to look, and then play it down there. And then share it to my story. So that, while that one's loading, I'm going to show you one more. So if, again, kids are not your jam, home isn't your jam, but you're at this most beautiful cottage for the weekend or during the week, and you're like, I'm working with this beautiful view. Maybe this view appeals to someone, and it is lovely, right? This is my daughter at a cottage. And you can just, again, pinch it to make it look however you'd like. I'm going to click on my sticker again, or sorry, not my sticker. I'm going to click on my effects. 1, 2, fourth one down, that little wand. And I'm going to move it over again just to lighten it up right there. And then I'm going to put, I'm going to put to my, for this one, I'm at an office. Like I want to look at, this is my office view. I really want to emphasize to people, I'm working, even though I have this beautiful surrounding. And then again, I love my polls and my engagements. So I click on sticker, click on my poll. And this one I would say, would you like this to be your office view? That's it. Put it down here. People can engage. And because I love the music, again, choose a song that resonates with the view you're sharing. So I love the song, talks about freedom. Freedom is you. Surroundings, right? That you're able to work wherever. So nice and simple, but again, you're catering to the image, you're making the image look nice, you're adding the stickers, you're getting the engagement by using these polls. And finally, Norix has given us, and then I'm gonna go through and just show you real quick how it all looks. But Norix has given us these really great short videos that incorporate both of the slides. So it goes from that to this. So it's just one nice little video. And in Facebook stories, you're able to use 20-second videos as well that you can upload. So this uploads really nicely in there. Whoops. For this one, again, I'm going to play with some effects because I like the effects. They add a nice little extra feeling. But for this one, I'm just going to scroll through and see, like there's some really fun ones. You can add the hearts. You can add these hearts. You can do whatever you'd like, just play around with them and see what works for you in your photo. I kind of like this one. Again, it's subtle, but it's a little something. So that's just under the effects. And then I like the question as well. So under the stickers at the top, click on question this time, right in the middle, ask a question. So for this one, I'm going to say, finish this sentence, ... And then I'm going to say, I have thought about joining Norix, but I haven't yet because ... And then I want to hear from them. What is holding them back? What is their hesitation? And I just want to be able to go and follow up with them and have that discussion with them. And of course, because I love my music, I would throw a song on there as well. And for this one, again, just looking at what the picture is, what I'm showing. I'll tell the world, I'll sing the song. It's a better place since you came along. Thanks about that, kiddo, right? Since you came along. What you're trying to share. Oops. Then click on the done button. And that's it. And then I'm going to hit share to story. And then I'll go back and I'll show you how it all looks. And of course, it's going to look kind of funny. My people are probably like, what the heck is she doing posting all the same thing? But it's great because it just gives you an idea of some options of what you could be doing. So I'll just wait for that blue to go around. And when you click on your story here, so this was actually yesterday, I was just trying some things out. So here it is. Here's what I just did. So if you click on tap, my thumb just clicked on tap, it goes right to this one. And I've got my sound on. Oh, darling, don't you ever. That would be the other one in place of that image from Norix. Give me freedom, freedom, freedom. I'll tell the world, I'll sing the song. It's a better place since you came along. Since you came along. Because, in the bottom here, oops. In the bottom here, it says no viewers yet. Oops, sorry. but it says like from yesterday and things like that, if there's any viewers, and you can click on that, you can see who viewed your story, who liked your story, that kind of stuff. So you can go through each one here and say who's seen my view, who's seen everything. And then when there's responses to the polls, it'll pop up as well. So as you can see, it says no poll votes yet. But when it does, then you will be able to see who voted and what they voted and how to answer them. So that is kind of my quick synopsis of how to use Facebook stories.
Awesome. Okay, let's get out of there. I don't know why this is so hard to exit YouTube when I'm in PowerPoint.
All right, thank you so much.
There we go. Okay, so let's just talk a minute in the chat. Was that helpful to you? My call to action for you for that was I want you guys to do it. I want you to make a story related to joining Norwex. And those images that she got from Norwex are the ones I was referencing earlier in the resource training team building. Norwex just came out with all new recruiting images. And I can link that in our team page too. But what you're going to do is take one of those Norwex images about joining, and actually the one that we're challenging you to do is the one that says, this is my view, or what is your view from your office, and then showcasing like how flexible this job is. Like, are you staring at a fireplace? Are you staring at your baby? Are you looking out your window? I know, isn't that cool? So that's your challenge. And I also want you to post those in our team page, like screenshot your story that you did it. And it's only going to help your business. And then are you adding music, a poll, a question? Like, how are you getting people to engage with you? Jana, same. I cannot wait to try it too. My stories are really random and willy-nilly. So I feel like she did a really good job of helping us be intentional about it. So I think when it comes to Norwex stories, we need to be more intentional to get that engagement. Yes. Okay. So you're going to create your own view from your office post. Yes. All right. So to the next thing, this is like just a few short seconds. There's one more Norwex e-series coming up on April 13th. So mark your calendar. The one for March was last night. I posted about it. Maybe you missed it. Hopefully you got an email about it. But basically, it's a time where Norwex comes together. Oh, Heather, just in Team Summit. You just posted in Team Summit anywhere. I hope to see like 100 of them. But basically when you do one of these essential Norwex e-series workshops, you log on to the Zoom call and you actually work together with home office and everybody else. Like they give you tips and verbiage and printouts and yes, it will be posted. It takes me a while to get it. Like it probably won't be ready tomorrow. I have to upload it to YouTube. It's kind of slow. My internet is rural. We do the best we can, but it just takes time. So this is just something, register for this, go to it. I think the last one is going to be on customer follow-up. So that's a really important thing. All right. The next compliance webinar is going to be on March 25th at 2 p.m. You can find that information probably in your back office, probably somewhere in an email. But if you would like to know more or you have questions on compliance, go to that. I'm just putting it on your radar. I also posted the video. It's like 20 minutes long in Team Summit. So everybody needs to watch compliance video. Nobody can say they don't know. So just make sure that you are up on that. Okay, Vicky, did you have a question? Or you type it, take yourself off mute, whatever. So anyway, totally optional, but just make sure I'm just putting it on your radar. Okay, and finally, here's your action steps. Mark your calendars for the April Essentials, the compliance webinars. Do the story with the Norwex recruiting graphics about your view from your office. That's okay, Vicky. And then participate in the booking bingo challenge. So the stories challenge and the bingo challenge are going to take us through the rest of March. So I want you guys to share your action plan or share your plan for these action items. Are you going to do them? Who's committed to doing these action items? That's what I want to know. I'm committed to doing these action items because I want to move my business forward and welcome new team members. Yes, good, Tammy. And then finally, good, Heather, we can all do it. Okay, this is like, here's our, good, Jana. Yes, Vicki. This is not a new quote. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. My daughter comes home from school, from kindergarten, and she sings the song. It's so cute. But basically, it's talking about don't look at the whole staircase ahead of you. Look at the step that's right in front of you. Take it one step at a time. So sometimes the big picture is overwhelming. So what can you do today? What actions can you do today? What's your daily method of operation? So are there any questions that you guys have? Throw them in the comments and we'll get them answered. What's going to be your first step? Let's start that. Good. What's going to be your first step up that mountain? And here's another quote I love, or idea from John Maxwell. He says, everything worthwhile is uphill. You don't go up a hill or up a staircase by accident. You don't accidentally roll up a hill. You can accidentally slide down a hill or roll down a flight of stairs. You can land at the bottom and know exactly how you got there, but you don't do that accidentally going up. It takes work to go up. It takes effort to go up. Sometimes you get tired on the way up and need to sit down and take a break. But if you want to go up there, you got to take those steps and do the actions. Don't roll down the hill, go up the hill. Good, Kathleen. You're going to do all of them. Yes, Heather's first step is print out the first 30 days of booking. I'm going to post that for you guys once. Yes. Snapchat. Good, Ashley, in your story. So if you guys are on multiple social medias, if you're on TikTok and Instagram, like you can do one thing and post it in multiple places. I'm not tech savvy enough for all of that. I stick to Facebook, but I don't have time to get followers everywhere or to, you know, to learn all these things. But some of you young people, like, can totally figure it out. Tammy, random question. What do you do with a party that is over $55 in sales, no bookings, and a host that is not responding after 3 messages? Just say, hey, Sherry, thanks so much for hosting. I'm just going to close your party and I'm going to send you whatever I think, like she probably gets what, $5? So I might send her like some spare nets. Or just tell her you're going to close it. If she didn't earn free shipping, just say, I'm so sorry you didn't earn enough to earn any host reward, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete your party. And that usually gets a comment. And if not, you could post in your, so let's just say she's done, moved on, shut that door, she's not responding. Every blue moon that happens to me, and I will post in my VIP group that I have a party with $55 sitting on it. The first person who books with me in April gets a party with $55 head start. And then you can change the host to a new host. And sometimes that's really motivating for people. So good. Anyway, if you have more questions, Tammy, just message me. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for coming. I feel like an hour has been long enough. Heidi was my winner. So Heidi, I will send you a Starbucks gift card in your email. So look for that. It probably comes from Starbucks and not me. And sometimes it goes to junk. So have a great night, you guys. Thank you for coming. You guys are just, I love seeing your faces. Good night, everybody.